sometimes not. And by sometimes I mean most of the time, but it's really just because there are other units that seem to handle them pretty well.
Yeah, for the Marauders are pretty much immortal. The Diamondback, pretty much I think two of the main unit that just counter them quite hardcore most of the time. And this black
yeah,
and
but I mean,
white.
it's like when your opponent doesn't know how to respond, they can be pretty good because you know they can be really aggressive. But if they do know how to respond, it tends to not go very well.
Yeah. So it is going lately for you?
I don't know. I feel like I've been on like a 2-week-long StarCraft 2 bender. I've been playing like Entropy turret defense pretty much non-stop.
Well, in my case, my mood and my stamina is starting to come back any decently.
And you missed the hilarious Zergling glitch.
White.
Maybe well, probably because it. I don't know what exactly you're talking about.
There was like 2 or 3 days where Sunjan did one patch, and Zerglings were giving 2 income per unit rather than 1.
Okay.
Which meant that buying Zerglings was giving you 8 income for 200 minerals.
Oh shit.
Making it more effective than, you know, income tower.
I can guess that it lagged the game horribly on both sides.
Right, so it not only lagged the game, but anyone who wasn't aware of it, you know, was kind of wrecking anyone who, or was being wrecked by anyone who was aware of it.
Okay. My alien!
Light it up.
So, on the side of micro tactic, any new scenarios, or I was too lazy to give you any motivation?
I mean, it's kind of hard for me to screw with it too much, because even though I can, you know, save as many scenarios as I want, it does kind of take a while to load them. So,
yeah.
In the interests, I've kind of been trying not to create too many more until I kind of offload the ones that I've already made.
Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the big problem with the bank file because they're uploading at 10K per second, and I'm presuming everyone else is downloading more or less at 10K per second, well, 10 kilobytes, so it becomes painfully slow and quite a short time. It's why I did limit it to about 30 kilobytes. No, I mean 30 scenarios per person normally, unless I unlock it for special cases.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. I probably should just go back and delete some of the weaker ones anyway, but... Oh, they're being very aggressive.
Talk to me, boss. Are you ready for this?
Well, the Reaper Merc actually seems much more decent and not just at the bare minimum.
Yeah, it's actually the only decent rush mercenary. But I think we're gonna be able to handle it okay. We got a minor income advantage so long as we don't lose the tower. It might be okay, but we'll see.
They're getting more and more light in it.
The way the Reaper Merc works is they get 2 of them and they hope they get our tower with them. And if they don't, then they kind of are down on income, and if they do, then they kind of have an advantage.
I see.
Of course, the lever kind of screws things up.
Oh, the side bump actually hurts the tower as well?
Yeah, it does like 200 damage. It's not like the normal Reaper. It's much more effective.
I pretty much need the alien upgrade ASAP. I'm manually trying to use. Oh shit!
Yeah, they're gonna get the power, but that's.
I just
don't upgrade the power. We can always. Look, you gotta understand. It's usually better to just let the first tower die than it is to upgrade it. Oh, like 9 out of 10 times. Because you're basically just doubling down. You know, if you have to upgrade the power, it's gonna die anyway. And if that is the case, then all they're doing by getting the power is getting 200 minerals. Because it's much harder to kill the perdition turret than it is to kill the first tower. So if you upgrade just to save the first tower, and then it dies anyway, then you've not only spent 200 or maybe 350 minerals to try to save the tower, but then it dies anyway, and then they get an extra 600 minerals for their entire team. That's why basically, you know, you either counter with units, or you let the tower die. But it's almost never effective to just try to upgrade the tower. At least not at this stage.
I got the alien upgrade, so we'll be much safer. Ow. God damn it, it hurt. But we're more or less safe since my alien got the AoE upgrade, so Zergling, everything will die horribly fast. It's time to milk those aliens. Although they're mostly getting even more anti-air, so I guess it's time to get anything about it. Oh god, I'm just 1 mineral short from getting a Goliath. Well, shit. We did not save the tower. Or on the borderline that it becomes ridiculous. Ah, damn it. Was not in time to get that destroyed. Oh, yeah. Well, we lost it in the end.
Standing by. Go ahead, Command.
Marine?
Because America.
Alright.
By the numbers, boys. Go ahead.
Oh wow, we actually have the Galliot upgrade.
Shadow open.
And Gallets, I believe.
Go ahead, Telecom. want some?
Although the Warhound doesn't help against Orgolia. Yeah, they're getting more and more a Warhound if only to counter the Orgoliaths. More Zerglings!
Upgrade complete.
Upgrade complete for the Zerglings!
For the what?
For the Zerglings!
Why are you upgrading Zerglings if they're just melting?
They mostly have anti-armor so far, so...
Okay. But I mean, they have banelings, so Zerglings are going to explode before they really touch the arm. I guess we're cleaning up the previous wave, it's okay then.
I'm trying to mostly use them as cheap meat against the Warhound. Although, after thinking about it, maybe the aberration will do a better job. More and more aberrations.
Better be good.
There is just enough of Void Race to kill the Scourge that might be coming.
The Scourge are pretty much bad after the first and second of the game.
Oh wait, do they have any cloak unit, for example, lurker or some bullshit like that? Because
What?
do they have lurker and Fowler or something like that? Most lurker.
No, I do think it's strange we don't really have any protection on that, but I can fix that too.
Transmit. Reporting in.
Right then.
Go.
Do they have all those mothership core more or less to protect the Void Race? Or something?
They have Mothership Core because Mothership Core is amazing.
Command. Report.
That much? As I mean, considering they got half cost compared to Viking, and you kind of need something to just.
They're terrible.
Standing by. Fight or flight? Yeah. Transmit coordinates. Standing by. Standing. Go ahead, command.
Ours are theirs.
Not mine. Probably there.
do we have tanks?
What?
I think our ally decided to get tanks.
Yeah, because tanks are good right now.
Transformation system.
Really? Are
Yeah,
you? Are you trying to be sarcastic?
No! They have tanks, and their tanks are killing us.
Oh.
The tanks are more of an issue than the Void Rays are. Even though the Void Rays ended up being a huge issue just because we did not counter them well at all. And unsurprisingly, it is their prey. Notice our tower is exploding. That's not the Void Rays doing that damage. Now it's all tanks.
Yeah, probably we needed Metallics much sooner, but it did not trigger.
No, we didn't need Mutalisks. I mean, Ricky,
yes?
if you don't know how to counter a unit, and you're not sure that your counter is going to be cost efficient, then just get what they're getting. It would have been better and cheaper to just get Void Ray than to gamble on units that you don't actually know what do.
Maybe because I'm mostly trying to avoid making mirror all the time, but oh well.
Yeah, but it's better to just mirror your opponent than it is to get something that your enemy's unit already has countered. It's like, I get stuff like Zerglings and Marines every now and then, but it's really just meat. Because basically after about 15 minutes, anything that isn't a tank is going to get vaporized to tanks. So we kind of need to both have tanks and win the air. And we can't lose air early to garbage like Void Ray, just because we're getting random things that don't work in response.
Well, I did expect that it would work, but since when's that siege tank actually matter? Because before it was just being a
Sun
stupid
fixed
unit
the
to get.
tank AI like 3 or 4 patches ago.
Sorry?
Sun fixed the tank AI like 3 or 4 patches ago, and since then it's been pretty good.
I see. Okay, that makes a lot of difference then.
Yeah, I mean, it makes a huge difference because now things like Goliaths that, by the way, still don't actually counter Void Rays, are even worse because they're on the ground and they're expensive and they die to tanks.
I see, because usually tanks before did not matter before, so Goliaths were relatively okay, but now I guess they're garbage now.
Yeah, Goliaths were okay before. I don't think Goliaths have ever really been an optimal unit. Like, they never really have hard countered anything in particular, but they were generally a very good all-around unit because it would, you know, it has range to shoot both ground and air. So I'm not like saying it was wrong to get Goliaths because you thought they were good, which they were in the previous patch. But now Goliaths are way too expensive. I mean, pretty much anything on the ground is there basically just as meat, just as cannon fodder to protect tanks at this point.
I see. It has changed, and that was in the past.
Yeah, it's changed pretty dramatically.